Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about Hamnet, which is based on a book by Maggie O'Farrell. I haven't read the book, and I don't think I am, but I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was pretty good. It's directed by Chloe Zhao, who's made quite a bit of movies, but I haven't seen any of them. But judging from this one, I think she's a pretty good director. I thought the acting was fantastic. Especially Jessie Buckley. I feel like she has this kind of natural beauty about her that fits the character a lot, kind of ethereal, elf-like in a way. She's able to play this kind of free-spirited forest girl well, um, and she does a lot of different emotions in this movie. You know, a lot of grief, pain, happiness. So I think it's a very nuanced performance. I would not be surprised if she's nominated for Best Actress for this one, because I think she did fantastic. So the guy who played Shakespeare, even the younger kids did a really good job as well. I felt like Shakespeare's dad looked more like Shakespeare than Shakespeare did, which is kind of an odd choice, right? That so many moments in this movie are set up with emotional weight. You'd see things earlier in the movie that pop up later, and they kind of just hit you like a rock. And I appreciate things like that are able to set things up in that manner. A very slow moving movie, which I don't really mind. Sometimes when movies are slow, you could tell they're just filling for time, but I feel like the difference is with this movie, you kind of just have to sit there with the characters. Something I appreciate about it is when something tragic happens and the characters react to it, they don't cut to the next scene. They force you to sit there with them and process every emotion they're going through. A lot of times in movies, I feel like, especially modern movies, they're afraid to be authentic. And they cut away when things get too raw. This movie doesn't do that. You're forced to sit here and grieve with the characters. So I thought that was a really strong choice. The ending of the movie, though, the play within the movie, I think goes on a little too long, and it kind of hits the hammer on the head, which like this is what we think the play was about. It's like okay, we get it. You know, you could have been a little bit more subtle there, but I'd say the first hour 40 of the movie was great, and the ending wasn't awful. It just felt a little bit heavy-handed, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. You know, there's still a lot to love. I liked how human it was. You know, it's hard to have such an emotionally charged movie. I haven't been, I guess, emotionally charged by a movie like this since The Father with Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman. That movie was great. Like this one, it kind of forces you to process things and sit with the characters. So yeah, I wouldn't say this movie's for everyone, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Not, I don't really think I'm gonna read the book though. I don't really know how much the book could offer me that the movie didn't already offer me. I think it was a pretty fulfilling film. Let me know down in the comments below if you have read the book and how this compares as an adaptation. Which one do you like better? Let me know. And it's nice to see Jessie Buckley in something that isn't Fargo because that's the only season of Fargo I hated, and that's the only thing I've seen her in. So it's nice to see her in something good, right? Until next time, peace.